What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 12th episode of Gritty Game Podcast. We coming up there, man. Past the double digits. We're getting there. 4 weeks in a row. No hiccups. You know what I'm saying? We being consistent now.
Yeah, man.
It's just today is me, Curry, and Vance. Well, I kind of said
me, Curry. Said me twice.
I kind of did like pause a little bit so people think it's three people. I'm Curry. And we got Vance in here too. There's two of us.
Curry and Vance. me. It's me, myself, and Vance.
I didn't know if people could know my voice and not know who I am yet for sure. You know what I mean? We still kind of new to it. So.
I mean, you always kind of open up, always. So shit, no, goddamn.
Yeah, for real. So if y'all consistent listeners, y'all probably do know my voice from everybody else's. But yeah, man, we just going over. We just got to watch that Last of Us gameplay, Last of Us 2. And
everyone say the new setup. I mean, we doing it over where we're not next to each other like usual. We're actually
it's kind of
two separate areas, and now
I think it got its pros and cons. We recording through Discord this time instead of meeting up in person and actually meeting up and doing it that way. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. We talk online all the time when we playing Xbox, so it shouldn't be a big deal. And I think the audio quality should be a lot better. And you know, that's probably the only pro to it. Save gas.
Get our own mic.
Save gas. That's another big ass pro. Like I don't like. Well, yeah, I did the most of the driving. I ain't got to move my setup and put tables and shit around. And I can just have my shit standing where it is with no problem. So it's a lot of pros to it. Plus more episodes for y'all coming soon. I heard the snap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that shit. So we getting that into the be more consistent. That's the biggest thing for real. So
yeah, consistency, man.
And everybody ain't got to get up and move. I still want to do face to face.
Yeah, you're gonna do those now and then.
Yeah. Every once in a while, or like when we get the office and shit together, everybody get together and do video and shit on the regular. Have a good background. That's all in the future plans, man. So we're gonna keep on working on that. But yeah, man, what's going on? Like, what you been working on? What you been playing?
None, man. I've been playing this Borderlands 3. Still trying to beat that.
You just too damn thorough.
What you mean?
You're too thorough, man. I can't say you're too thorough. That's the only reason you ain't beat it yet, though. And I
gotta fight every Typhon law. I gotta fight every claptrap thing. I gotta fight every what is it? The old girl Moxie's little internet.
Yeah, like radio towers,
antennas. I gotta do those. Bro, I gotta do everything before I can completely move on and feel satisfied. Because I know I'm not gonna come back and do it later. So do it all now. Doing all the side missions. I said just doing everything now. So when I go through a second time, I can just not have to worry about it.
But you might run into one of them problems where it's like you like we did last time. Like you said you did last time. You went to an area you weren't supposed to go to yet. It's for a mission. You end up doing something early and end up glitching the game. Because I did see, like, sometimes, it's probably rare, but I did see a couple times that areas that I would end up, like, trying to go to on my own without doing a mission, there'd be areas I end up visiting doing a mission anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I just wait, so I ain't got to backtrack and go twice. So I'm kind of, like you said, you know, I don't know if I'm going to go back to it after I beat the game because I'm trying to run through the story mode. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's going to be plenty of shit that you got to do, like the Iridium.
I mean, you still got New Game Plus, new Valhalla mode, and you got the other stuff. So, I mean, you still got stuff. Then they're going to release DLC. If they release the same amount of DLC they did for 2, then we still got a lot of stuff we can look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, right now, I'm on that part. I'm about to beat the game pretty soon. I just beat Troy.
Oh, you beat Troy?
I beat Troy, and I think I'm heading over to the last big fight. So I'm trying to get through it. I keep on picking up doing the little side quests and picking them up. And I didn't even realize how many I did so far. I just hit the 50 mark. I don't know how many you got that achievement yet.
50 side quests. I don't know, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I did, I know you did, man. You do every side quest. So I didn't even realize I did that damn many. But yeah, man, it's real time consuming to play that game sometimes, man. You just look at the waypoints and it'd be like 50 fucking miles from where you was at first. Like, man, I just came from over there.
See, my problem is when I first get into an area, I like to look at the map and see how big it is, and then that kind of like determines like, all right, do I want to keep going or do I want to stay? If it's a big area, I'd be like, I'm just call it right here. I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah,
knowing me, I'm gonna be like, nah, because I'm a completionist, so I'll be end up going to all these areas trying to find. I don't want to feel like doing that, so I just might call it a day or something.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I mean, that's really hard. I used to do all the side missions in the area and then do the story. I do that with every game, though. I do all the side missions, and then I do the story in the area. I won't like just go towards the story. That's just how I play, though.
No, like I play like that sometimes. Like, all right, for instance, with Red Dead Redemption 2, when I played the first game, I did most of the side quests. My first run through, I did most of the side quests, and I after a while, I just started to see the story. Like, spoiler, if you ain't played Red Dead Redemption 2, when he started to get sick and shit. Did you beat the game yet?
I beat the game. I didn't do the epilogue yet. I still did.
It's long. It's long. But once he started getting sick, I'm like, man, I want to see what's going on. Once they kidnapped Jack, that's when I was just hooked into the story, man. Like, that scene they was walking up to the house and shit, and I just ended up like just forgetting all about the side quests, strange missions, and trying to pick up little dinosaur bones and hunting missions. I stopped all this shit. I just went through and did the story mode all the way through, and it still took a long time. But now I'm on my second playthrough, and I'm hitting every single thing I can do before I even do a mission. I kind of pop up. I'm taking care of it now.
Wait, and this in Red Dead?
It's Red Dead. I started over, and I'm doing everything. I'm doing hunting missions. I'm mailing, little taxidermy missions. You got to mail perfect carcasses to a certain lady. Yeah. I'm doing those. Every stranger I'm seeing, like, I'm doing everything.
I feel like you gotta look those up sometimes. Yeah. I only found like one dinosaur bone, and I'm like, how are you supposed to find 5 and like big ass mouth?
It's 30 of them, I think.
About 30.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot. I still ain't found one yet, but I found, like, you find that little the giant skeleton in the mountains, or in the mountains somewhere. I'm like, yeah, like, it's like you never know where stuff is in that game, man. It's like you could be on to something if you see a little secluded area, but then again, you could just be wasting your fucking time and going up there for no reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's all about the journey. Fuck it. I still enjoy that game. Just like I still enjoy Borderlands 3, man. It's still fun. Regardless of all the hate I give it sometimes with the map and all this shit, I still enjoy the game. It's real fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a dope game. You got to give it a rating. What would you give it?
I give it
like 4.5 shoelaces out of 5 or something. 4.5.
Why shoelaces?
Give it 4.5 Jacobs pistols.
Yeah, that make more sense. You say, why shoelaces? They wear shoelaces. Oh, they do. That's a dumbass thing. They wear boots. All of them wear boots. But I'm cutting that out too. That was stupid.
What?
What I just said. It make no damn sense.
Keep it there. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
You threw me off with the shoelaces, bro. I ain't know what you're talking about. But I give it 4.5. No, I don't like the 4-point scale. I don't like the 4. I'm gonna give it 8.5. Get 8.5.
Really?
No, I'm giving 9. It's just the interface and the bugs and all that shit messed up too much. It's the only thing to take away from that game. Like, it's silly for a reason. You know what I mean? But I noticed that when you open your echo menu, like, say if you just looking at your map or you just looking at your missions, you good. But when the character takes out his echo menu and try to, like, load up the hologram of yourself and shit, that's when the game start getting buggy and, like, taking its time. You know what I mean?
I mean, is that only? I don't know if I had that problem in single player, but I know it happens a lot of multiplayer, especially multiplayer where it lags the game. I don't know. I never really noticed in single player, I guess.
It's been happening to me in single player. Like, it wasn't even a big deal at first. I don't know if it's one of them things to where, you know how you turn the Xbox off and you just leave it off? Like, you don't actually power it all the way down. Yeah. You come back in, turn the game back on. I don't know if that creates some type of lag and it fucks it up, because that's how I play it. Usually, I never power my Xbox all the way off. So maybe they got something to do with it. But it's real laggy when I try to open up my menu and try to use my skill points and stuff. Then the same thing, too, with the Cistern of Slaughter and it wasn't so much with the Proving Grounds, but the Cistern of Slaughter, it's so many elementals and so many
explosions happening. Yeah, it's so laggy, bro. It's like
drop like crazy. Yeah, we got kicked out. We was on the last round.
Last round, the freaking game crashed. I'm like, oh my god, like, really?
I mean, it's a huge game too, but shit like that, it's a little controlled space. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? It should not be like that in that little small area. But and I fell through the floor too after I beat Troy, so I had to quit the game all the way out.
Fell through the floor.
I fell through the floor, just flying down. But other than that, it's still a good ass game, man. It's just those bugs and technical glitches and shit that mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you said. I mean, I crashed twice. I think that's the most I ever crashed in any game I ever played.
For real?
Just twice. So
just twice?
Yeah, just twice, bro. I don't understand. Like, why that. I don't know. It's just weird. I think that's probably the only, like I said, the only game I crashed more than once on.
Maybe because once you get that 2 mark, you like, man, I'm done. I ain't playing shit no more. Is that what it is? You just say, fuck it, I'm done.
I mean, I ain't saying fuck it, but I don't know. It's weird. Cause I mean, like I said, I don't really have that many crashes. I don't have crashes like that on none of the games I play. Like I said, I think that's like the only game where I had really crashes. At least on console. I don't think I ever had a crash on console.
Yeah.
So I can't say. So I mean, I don't know. That whole crash is new to me. I mean, I had crashes on PC, but that was more of my computer versus
that's where you gotta
the game. So
that's why I was thinking too. Like when it come down to PC, if I crash on the PC, I'm not mad at the game. I'm mad at my PC because I know you built your shit from the ground up. I didn't, so I know my shit might not just be able to handle that game. That's how I usually think about it.
But I think Windows 10, at least for me. Well, let me give you my rating first. I would give it 4 out of 5 bandit heads. I'm trying to be different.
Type that review up and put it on the site. Man. Go ahead. 4 out of 5 bandit
heads. Yeah, you got to give it something that's in the game. You know, like 4 out of like reviewing Red Dead. Give it 4 out of 5 monster bone. I don't know.
Nah, that's terrible. Man.
Horses. I would say monster bone. Ain't no monsters in Red Dead.
Say 4 out of 5 shotgun kills or some shit like that. I don't know.
Buckshots. No, they gave it hell. Buckshot.
That's hilarious, bro.
But PC wise, well, I forgot what to say about the PC. I went on. No, whatever. It'll come back to me.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, when it comes to you, go ahead. But Last of Us 2, man. Watching the gameplay trailers. How you feel about it? Like from what you see. Cause you beat the story mode on Last of Us, right?
First I beat Last of Us already.
All right, so how you feel about the new one from what you saw?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it looks the same except you playing Ellie. I mean, the only new things that I watched like this little gameplay video that you showed me earlier, and it was like something about dogs. I mean, dogs are new. I'm pretty sure dogs wasn't there in the first one.
No, it wasn't.
So dogs are a new thing, and the fact that they can like follow your scent. So with me, and that's kind of bad for me because I'm really a patient person and I like stealth. So I sit in the spot for a long time before I can get that right alignment of stars so I can get it all in one go. I will literally sit there for an hour if I had to. I want to get that perfect thing. But since the dogs come, they can like follow your set, so it makes it to where now you gotta constantly move around or try to get them first before anything else. And I'm pretty sure if you kill a dog, the owners would know immediately. And they'd be like, where the dog at or something?
Rocco! They'd be like,
your ass or some shit. Where's my dog or something? They end up looking for the dog and they all get alerted. One of those things.
See, what I noticed, man, like you said earlier, they try to make you feel emotionally attached to the things you do in this game. And it kind of felt like that, like, when I played Last of Us, man, it was a real intense game to play. You know what I mean? Like playing through the story mode, it was
especially on higher difficulties, bro.
I put it on very hard and I played through it, and not even just because intense, as in like, you know, just the just the clickers and shit. That was the most intense ones to take out for real. The clickers.
And like they got more baddies too, because they had clickers and they had the big baddies, the big strong clickers. I don't know what I forgot what they was called.
Yeah,
but they got two other ones
a couple times. I remember. Oh yeah, like that game was intense. Like the part where you was in like the sewers. I ain't played in a while, but it was so much shit going on. It was Joel by himself. He ain't had Ellie no more, and you had to go through like this basement or sewer or something. It was dark as hell. They was just everywhere, and you know you do that little like sensing shit. Like you sit down and try to listen. They had that like everything about that game was intense, and I think they just amped it up. Cause that game, even the decisions that Joel made, cause he kind of fucked up at the end, man. Like just let everybody die just to save Ellie. And I was kind of thinking about that earlier when you had that conversation. I don't even know if I could. Like, say if my little brother or something that he had to cure, and I had to like let him go to cure everybody. I don't know if I could, man. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I don't know if I could.
I don't care about y'all.
It's messed up, man.
I could die. Find somebody else who immune. I'm pretty sure she's the only one immune. There's somebody else out there. Go find that person.
Yeah, it's like one in the fucking a million chance to find somebody else probably though.
And they probably need to kill her. I think they trying to kill her too. I don't think they could just took some little blood and then went from there.
No, it was in her brain. I think she had to like stick a needle in her head and it was gonna kill her in order to get it done. Something like that, if I can remember. But yeah, that game just make you feel emotionally attached to it. I didn't care so much about the humans when I killed them. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't care about none of that. It was just intense with the gameplay and the live crafting. Like you couldn't pause the game to craft your shit, which made it even more intense. You couldn't do all that. So, but this one, it's like they're trying to make you feel bad about the decisions you make. It, you know what I mean? It's just like it's kind of messed like the dogs. You hear them whimpering and shit. Like you say, you don't care about the dogs. I don't think I would care about them either for real. But you know what I'm saying? It's just
I feel like you'll care more because you have a dog versus I ain't never have any pets, so I come from somebody from the perspective who don't have any pets, so I don't care about like when animals that like I care about animals, but I don't care about them more than humans. Let me put it like that. So if there was a human and a dog hanging off a cliff, I would save the human. I wouldn't go for the dog. I feel like a lot of people would go for the dog, but that's just.
I mean, I'll probably go for. The dog needs to be lighter. Exactly. It's probably it. I could probably actually save the dog. What type of dog hold on to that cliff though?
I'm just saying, what if it was held on by like the collar and the collar was wrapped around a pole or something and the dude was hanging on by his head? I'm just saying, like it was dead.
I say the person, if it's a pole and the damn dog hanging on the collar, he choked to death and he pretty.
So you had a scenario. I'm just saying, go live. You only had time to say it. What you say?
Nah, for real, I say the person though, for real. But yeah, they not like glorifying the gore from what I heard and what I saw. You know what I mean? They're not glorifying the gore like other games, but they still got it in there to the point where
they glorified in the first one.
Nah, I mean just like with all these other games I heard right now, like the gore is like like Gears of War, like the gore is like a big part of it. Like just like one lady from I forgot what she said, where she from, but she was like, you get a headshot from on one game, you feel good about it. You hear it splash, and like you get the big explosion. You're supposed to feel like, yeah, I got a fucking headshot.
It's over the topness.
It's over the top on purpose. Versus this, you get a headshot, you just like, kind of hang your head a little bit, like, damn, I just killed the person. You know what I mean? They try to give them names and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like they got names, they yell them out. And the dog got names, the people got names, and they try to make them feel like you actually fucked up. You did some evil shit by killing these people, but you just doing what you need to do to survive. So they basically make you feel punished and emotionally attached to the characters you killing, even though you're just trying to get through the game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It seemed way more hectic from what I've seen, man. Like Ellie, she faster than Joel, of course. She can dodge now. It's a dodge button, which is good. But it's just like, I can't wait to get my hands on it, man. For real. I can't wait to play it. Like I don't even like looking at it so much because I just want to like completely get the full experience from the beginning as I play it, man. Because I beat the first. Last of Us is like one of my top 5 favorite games. It's definitely up there. It might be like number 2 or 3. I don't even know. It might be number 1, man. Because that's like one of the best story modes I ever beat.
Last of Us?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
If you have to name your top 5 games right now, it's kind of on the spot, man.
Dang, man.
Think out mine is. No particular order though, because I'm just throwing my Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption, Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption 2 is in there too, and Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's probably my top 5 favorite games. No particular order.
Okay, I'll say Kingdom Hearts 2. I'll probably say Modern Warfare 2 too, because I like Modern Warfare. I'm trying to think of something that I put so many hours in. You know, I'm gonna put a racing game in there too. Midnight Club. Midnight Club is I put so many hours in the Midnight Club, man.
That was funny, man. Oh, go ahead. That's 4.
It's 4, yeah. A 5th game. Oh no, I leave it at 4 for now. I don't really have. I can't. I'm on the spot. I can't really think of what I want to put.
Well, if you come up with it, just go ahead and throw it in there. Well, it's some good ones so far. Oh shit, what's that? Oh, what the hell was that? The computer just made a noise. Oh, that's why. I unplugged my Elgato. I don't know why I got it plugged up right now, but yeah. But yeah, man, it looked good, man. And the more I look at it, the more I want to play Last of Us. Same thing with Cyberpunk.
Oh, Uncharted. Uncharted series as a whole. I put series as a whole. I like Uncharted. I like Uncharted more than Last of Us. I just like Nathan Drake, and I don't know. I just like it all more.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, it can go either or. Like, it's two different type of games, even though it's the same studio. You know what I mean? Like, both studios got real good ass characters. You know what I mean? Both of them, but you see more of a personality from the characters in Uncharted than you do in Last of Us. If that makes any sense. Like, Nathan Drake is more of a funny type of witty character, but you feel emotionally attached. For me, I ain't gonna speak for everybody.
Yeah.
You feel more emotionally attached to Last of Us, and it's way more fucking Uncharted games do too. So you gotta think about that. It's only one Last of Us so far, and it's like 4 fucking Uncharted. So it's been around longer. You got more chance to play with it. So, but as far as gameplay and all that, man, like if I want have some fun, lay back, and just play some games, man, it's gonna be like Uncharted. But if I want to really get immersed in the story and like really take my time and a more methodical type of game, it's definitely Last of Us today.
I think that's where it kind of goes different from me and you, because it's like your games. I think the games you just chose is all story based.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the ones I chose is all like gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. You're right about that. All the games I played, all the games I chose more story.
Which I like story based. Don't get me wrong. Like Uncharted is definitely a story based game too, but I think I feel like it's more of a. I could be wrong. I feel like I could be wrong.
More action
it's more action, yeah. But I feel like the gameplay mechanic wise, I feel like Last of Us 2 actually has more depth.
All right, say that point again.
I was saying like Uncharted is more of a not over the top, but action oriented game, whereas Last of Us is more grounded in reality because it has more depth in the combat, I think, versus Uncharted. Because Last of Us is more like you got to craft and like you got to plan out your resources, because the resources aren't infinite. There's only so much. So it's like, whereas Uncharted, there's just guns everywhere. You just climb and shoot and stuff, but they still have a really good story.
Yeah, the story is good.
I feel like the gameplay in Last of Us has more depth than Uncharted, even more to say, so to speak.
That makes sense. Like that's a good comparison to it, man. But when 2020 come around, we already kind of addressed this a little bit. You know what I mean? What games are you mostly excited for coming in 2020, man?
What game's coming out? I know everybody excited for Cyberpunk. For some reason, bro, I am not super excited.
Man,
I don't know what it is.
You already know.
I like The Witcher.
I already told you The Witcher one of my top 5 games.
Let's put it like this. This is a first person shooter. I think has the only thing they done is Witcher series. I mean, have they done anything else other than the Witcher series that why people give them so much credit for?
I mean, I bet there's
so much confidence that they can remake this good.
I'm pretty sure it is things out there that they done besides Witcher. I mean, I might have to go check and make sure, but I know people probably like, yeah,
what's
they
name?
Such
What's the
CD Projekt Red.
I'm looking at that right now, bro.
But it's like they did so good with The Witcher. I can trust anything that they do. Anything they're gonna put out, I can trust. And it's not even just me going on faith. It's going me looking at what they did so far, like what they put out. Nobody really got their hands on it. I think it was just like videos and demos that people watched. They didn't actually get a chance to play it. So
they made Saints Row 2?
They did. See, it was the best Saints Row. That was the best Saints Row, man. Saints Row 2. I didn't even know that. That was the best Saints Row.
True. That's definitely the best Saints Row. All right.
Even though it's a totally different genre, it's in the future instead of the past, it's guns instead of swords, it's robots instead of people, it's gonna be the shit. I can tell you. It's like, I know for a fact this is gonna be in the conversation. I bet it's gonna be like what we had with last year with God of War versus Red Dead Redemption 2. Like most of the awards went between them two games that we knew that one of those was gonna get Game of the Year. I feel like it's gonna be like that with Last of Us 2.
Let's see, bro.
You wanna put a bet on it?
It'd be funny if this game come out and it's gonna freaking flop. Like everybody hates it. I don't want it to. But
I think the thing that could really mess it up would be like bugs and shit like that coming in, like, and crashes and shit. Because it's a huge game, from what they told me, man. It's a huge game, man.
Oh, so, they told you personally? Hey, Breezy, tell everybody it's a huge.
Why you do that? You should let it alone. You should let that alone.
Everybody let that go, bro.
No, I gotta thought about it when I said it, but I was like, I just hope you don't say shit. Your ass immediately say something about it. Fuck you, man. But yeah, for what they told me, I got direct access to IGN and all them, man. I did an interview with Ryan McCaffrey. I'm lying, but but yeah, from what I seen, man, it's like what they said. It's gonna be a huge game, so like it's the biggest issue. Even with a game like Borderlands 3, like we said, cell shaded and all that shit, easy graphics. It should be right. It should be easy graphics. Your system should be able to handle it. It still crashes. Like, I'm talking about Borderlands 3. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm comparing to the size of the games. Borderlands 3 is a huge game.
Definitely. Because I play Witcher 3 on high settings on my PC, and I never have any frame rate issues. So I mean, it tells they optimize their games really well.
But the only downside to me with that game is the loading screen. Like, it's the price you pay for playing a big game like that. But it's still, like, it's good. It's good and bad. If you die, you got to sit the loading screen for literally fight 2 minutes before you can get back into the game. But it's not like Skyrim where you open the door and you got to load every time you get past a new door. You know what I mean? You can still go into different areas without having to load, but if you do die, you got the penalty of sitting at the loading screen. That's the biggest downfall to me with Witcher. So
what about, they said something about, I think they kind of loosely confirmed there's a Witcher 4 coming out.
I don't know about that.
Excited for that?
If it is, then yeah. But that's probably going to be a while because they've been putting all their resources into Cyberpunk, I feel like. You know what I mean?
I've been reading a little bit of stuff, and I don't know if it's true or not, but they've been saying stuff like Geralt might not be the protagonist anymore. It might be somebody else. I feel like it's pretty much ended. I mean, I feel like
if it's Siri, man, I'd be good.
What if it's somebody totally different, like nobody related to, like it's a whole new thing?
I don't know how I feel about that. I trust it though. I try it out. I definitely try it, but they do a good job making you feel a certain way about your character in that game. You know what I mean? Like they kind of like you feel. I don't feel emotionally attached to Geralt, but still, it's like I'm invested in the story 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the story's interesting, most definitely.
So it's not like when John died in Red Dead Redemption, and I felt like, damn, like I ain't gonna never play with John again. It's over. You know what I mean? Like it's like the same thing with Arthur when he died too. Like I kind of expected him to die the way he did, so it wasn't like I was emotionally attached. I think I'm not getting emotionally attached to characters no more. I'm gonna say. I know they can just cut you.
It's kind of hard, right? You play the game, and it's like you gotta learn. You gotta know what they doing and feeling. It is gonna be something you agree with or something not, but definitely gonna feel some type of way. Maybe you're gonna want them to die. Have you ever played a game where you actually didn't like the main character and you actually wanted them to die? I don't know if I did that.
If I'm like the protagonist of the game, I won't play it. You know what I'm saying?
You won't play it?
No, if I don't like the protagonist of the game, it's the main character. Like I don't think I would stick around and play a game with a protagonist.
Is there a game you played where you didn't like the protagonist?
It's a couple games.
Like not games where you didn't care about them, but games where you just outright don't like them. I don't think I got a game like that where I like just dislike a main character.
I didn't like the character on Vampire. That's why I didn't finish that game. It's just games that like nameless games I probably played before, downloaded and just started, but just like, all right, I'm not feeling it, so I just stopped playing. You know what I mean? I think it's one of them things, so I can't really. It's not.
Was it because of the character, or was it just because you just didn't?
It could have been a mixture of things: character, gameplay, all that shit. But if it's a shitty character protagonist, I'm not playing the game. Like I can't even think of a good example to where I didn't want to continue playing the game because of the character, because it's probably just some throwaways. But it's also another thing too. You got to think about, like, we older now. When I was younger, all I played was those games. That's why they hold such a staple in my life. Like when Modern Warfare 2 and Red Dead Redemption. That's why I cared so much about the characters, because I played the shit out of the damn games. It's the only game I had. I ain't have a job to really get new games. Now we got so many fucking games to play. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we don't have time to get attached to a character. You know what I'm saying?
It's a thing when you a kid, you have all the time in the world, money, so you stuck playing one game until you wore it out. You do everything on it. But now that you're older, you're an adult, you got the money for the games, but you don't have the time to actually sit there and invest and plan them. It's you can't win for losing on either side, man.
I swear.
It sucks.
I used to have to. I remember them days scraping up some change and calling GameStop like, how much can I get for this game? How much
Bruh, like, I used to just rack up all my games and be like, all right, bro, I do the math in my head. Like, they probably would give me like 5 for this, bro. So yada. I remember trading like a whole, bro. I remember I had a PS2. I think I had I always feel like I had every system. But I had a PS2 and I probably had like 50 games on it, bro. And I went to trade them money. This around the time the PS3 came out and all that stuff. They probably only gave me like $150 for the PS system, controller, and like 50 games. I was like, bro, at the time it was a lot of. I was like, oh yeah, but I think about this like.
Yeah, they robbed her. They put that PlayStation on the shelf for $150 by itself.
Right, and it kept sold the games for like 30 a piece or so. Yeah. Like,
they used to rob people on that, man. But we just took it. Not only did you have to like get the money for your game, you had to pay for gas money and shit too. Get people to take you to the GameStop.
Right.
Pay for bus fare. Yeah, man, I used to hate that shit.
I'm kind of lucky because I stay like around the corner from like, it was at first it was called Game Crazy. It was a place called Game Crazy.
Yeah.
And this place used to, I don't even think they lasted long. I feel like they lasted for like maybe a couple months or a year or something. I think they got bought out by like EB Games or something.
It was one like, in the Loop.
I just know one there's one like on Grand, like up the street. I don't know what we talking about, but it's one up the street from where I live. Mm-hmm. And I used to go there like every day, bro. They used to literally like on their big screen. They used to just let me play whatever games I wanted, bro. I used to be in there all day just playing games. Like I used to know them like really cool. And they were just really cool people. I used to talk to them. They used to people used to come in there, sit in there, and just chill all day, bro. That's literally where I used to be all day. If I wasn't hanging out with my friends or somebody, that's where I'd be all day, bro. Just playing games or whatever. They used to have tournaments and stuff, and that was like the place to be. But I don't think I ever went there to like trade in games. I think I always went to GameStop for some reason, which is probably a bad thing.
That's probably the reason why, yeah. They went out of business. Everybody, GameStop was like the staple for trading in games and shit.
Cause they used to clean games too. Have GameStop ever did that? Is it clean like the scratches or something?
Look, that shit doesn't work, man. That shit do not work. If somebody offer you and say, "Hey, I'll buffer your game for free or whatever," it's not gonna work. Cause I remember Christmas morning. This is when I got Modern Warfare 2. I had just got my Xbox, brand new white one, fresh out the box. Modern Warfare 2 and another controller, 2 controllers. So you put the game in, and Xbox 360, they had the little thing you can plug your iPod to the back of it and upload your music. So I played my game. I loaded Modern Warfare 2, loading screen, all this shit, just not getting it started. And me and my brother about to play. He picked up the Xbox while it was running to put his iPod into the back on the USB and set it down. And the game just cut off. And I ended up looking at the back and get that little red ring because you're not supposed to move consoles while it's running because you're going to get that little red, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? That big, deep ass scratch in the back. So I took it to Game Crazy. She buffered it out. It looked clean. I loaded it up. Did the same shit, crash on the same part every time. Like every time you call in a care package or I do some particular thing, the game just shut off. She buffered that motherfucker like 3 or 4 times and it just do not work. It don't help. You can't buffer out a deep ass scratch like that, man. So I learned the hard way.
For deep scratches, for like just.
It looked like it was brand new, smooth, like it was brand new disc. And she was real nice too. I'm not even mad at her. She was doing a job. She was real nice. She did it one time for free because we had came up there like 2 times in one day. I'm like, hey, it ain't working. And she like, I'll do it again for you for free. She did it like two or three times, man, all together. And just, I was mad. I was pissed at my brother for that shit, man. I got in trouble. I'm like, how the fuck am I getting in trouble when he moved the shit? Like y'all can't even take care of shit. It's so funny.
He already broke the game.
My mom was mad. It was an hour after, you know what I'm saying? That was my big gift for the, you know what I'm saying? So I was already done opening the gift. So I waited till fucking opening my gift. It was done. Damn. Breaking all my shit.
Your shit 2 seconds after. That's probably the worst thing. I feel like as a parent and as a kid, that's probably the worst. You get your shit and you break it immediately, bro.
For real. It's been a couple stories like that, man. Like I had this one false advertising. You ever seen them big Hot Wheels it had 2 tires in the back and 1 big green tire? You ever seen that motherfucker? It's like a remote control car.
Nah.
You never seen it? So it had like a huge green wheel front. So if you driving it like a commercial, like it was like driving on gravel and down big ass rocks and steps and shit. It was always supposed to flip back up because it can ride on both sides. It was designed to ride on both sides.
I think so.
I drove that shit down the steps and the fucking spring popped off. That shit didn't work no more. Like, no bullshit, false advertisement, man. I just put that shit in the closet. And
bro, I was never like a toy kid, bro. I had like a couple toys. I used to have this fucking toy called Adventure Flick. You know the movie from Disney called Flick the Adventure Ant or something, like the blue ants and stuff. Oh, nah. It's an old movie. But I just had this toy from the main dude in there called Flick the Adventure Ant. And it do have motion sensors.
Oh yeah, you talking about the movie Ants, like the blue ones. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, classic, but it ain't called Ants. It's another movie called Ants where they
Bugs Life. Bugs
Life. That's what it's called. Yeah. And like this toy had motion sensors, so every time I walk by it, I swear I'll turn that shit off, unplug the batteries. But every time I walk by, it'd be like, "Hi, my name is Flick Adventure," and I used to be so scared of that toy. Like I'd be in my room at night and it'd be sitting on my dresser or something, and then I'd just be like, "Hi," I'm like, "Oh." I feel like I had a Chucky in my house.
This will make you stop playing with toys.
Bro, I was never really a toy dude to begin with. I already had it, play with it for like a second, and then I just used to leave it alone. And I swear I thought, because I never left it, so I never played with it, I guess the battery just lasted forever. I used to like press the buttons on the back and I try to see if I could turn it off. And that motherfucker never turned off. It always talk high. So eventually, I guess one day it just stopped because I guess the batteries finally ran out. I'm like, dude, this motherfucking toy is creepy. That went along with my room was like in the attic. My room was like not in the attic, but next to the attic. So we had a lock on the attic door. And when the wind blew, it'd smack the door. And that shit used to be so creepy because I'm like next to the attic, and then the lock just moving by itself, so I could attic along with that. Like, bro, I never slept in my room.
I think I've seen it before. His eyes light up and talk. And like turn
I think his eyes like blink, and it's like he'll move and stuff like that. His mouth would move and like kind of noises. Like, bro, it was just traumatizing.
You ever seen that? What was that one thing, man? I wanted that so fucking. It was like a little robot. The little white and black robot, and the shit we used to play when we was younger, man. It's just shit now. His movements was all clunky and shit. He couldn't even do nothing. You supposed to be able to teach him like a bunch of different phrases and languages and shit like that. I forgot what it was called, man. But it was stupid as hell. Like I wanted that toy so bad, cost $100, and I got it. I just felt like, what the fuck, man? Like,
man, I was never a toy. I never understood. Because usually not even like back then or nowadays when you buy kids toys, they only play with them for like a day, then they just sit in the corner somewhere for forever. Like you spend like $100-$200 on some toy that they don't play with for like a week, and then they don't never play with anymore. So I feel like toys are so pointless. like a lot of times the kids they like the simplest thing, like it's a regular teddy bear or something. They don't even like the advanced stuff anymore for real. They play those for like because it's brand new, and then they just go back to their old stuff they know. It's like
that shit wouldn't go nowadays, man. You get a kid, where's the Xbox? Like, I asked for a new controller, not a damn teddy bear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Yeah. Like, I would not. Once I got my first Xbox, I was done with toys, man. Like, well, way before that, actually. I can't say that. I was like 11 years old. Whenever the first Xbox came out, I had Shrek and Blade 2 or Blade on my Xbox.
Like the black Xbox with the fat controller?
The black Xbox with the little green middle. Yeah, I had that one.
I don't even know what my first game on that was.
It was Shrek was the shit, man. I used to play Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek was definitely a fun. Yeah, the 4-player co-op.
Yeah, that one. I played that. I played Blade. Dead or Alive was the very first game I had on it. Yeah, I had some good games on there, man.
Yeah. I remember a game on that called, I feel like, I don't know if it wasn't the first like Mario Party-esque game, but it was a game called Fusion Frenzy, bro. They used to be about
I think I heard of it.
I had a little dude named Zach, and that was like my dude, bro.
I think I heard of that shit before.
It was literally like a bunch of just mini games, bro. It was like literally a bunch of mini games, bro. It was just so fun, bro.
What about
and Halo 2? Halo 2 was the Halo and Halo 2.
Halo. When I was young, I got the first Halo I got. I think was Halo War. Until I got older and played it.
I never owned Halo. My cousin owned it. He used to always go over his house like every Sunday. Cause like, well, the thing was we go over his house every weekend. But since we had to go over his house, his parents was like super religious. So we had to end up going to church that Sunday too if we went over his house. So we kind of like want to go over there, but we didn't want to go over there because we didn't want to go to church. And then we had to go to church.
You can't game all night, man.
Right. Then they be like, we try to sneak up to play games. That his old dude be coming around like, hey. So we would just play sleep.
Damn. Get that man a heart attack.
It's no. But yeah, it's had good ass times, bro. Like it's times like that where you just wish you could go back in time, bro. And just
like
shit, relive.
That's how me, Brandon, and Courtney got so tight, man. We used to play the game over there all the time. Like we used to skip school sometimes too to play a game over there. Like cause we weren't supposed to do this shit. I ain't even finna say it. Our school we went to the same for the school, so we went to the bus stop over there with them. So sometimes I just like my mama leave early, so I just go in the fucking house and play the game for the day. I ain't do that shit all the time, but every once in a while I still skip school, play some new games. And I remember the fucking neighbor. It's kind of like off tangent though, but the neighbor like peeked into the fucking house and saw me in there playing the game and told my mom. I'm like, why? It was another kid too. It was another homeschool kid, and she saw me in the house. She saw the lights was on. Looked into the curtains. Saw me playing 007 and told her parents, and her parents told her they fucking. I'm like, oh, are you fucking? Why? Why are you snitching on me, man? it was one of them kids. I don't know, man. It pissed me off. But that's how me, Brandon, Courtney, and my brother, we all got tight because we play games over there all the time. It was perfect. Four people. You know, it's fucking control 007 all day.
Yeah, I'm saying that's just say nigga 007, bro. Nobody look. What's his name be off limits, bro? The short dude. What's his name, bro?
I forgot.
What's his name, bro? God damn. But he be off limits, bro. Nobody can use him ever, bro, because he's too short, bro. Because he always shoot over him. Play License to Kill. Never play like the regular ball. Always like one shot, you dead. That's all we used to do, bro. I used to know the maps like the back of our hand, bro.
Used to grappling hooks and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Did you ever use the my bad, go ahead.
We never like used the controller to move. You ever use like the old 64 controllers got the little yellow buttons, like I guess like the original D-pad, I guess, or C-pad, I guess they call it. Yeah. If you use those, you move way faster than actually moving, so everybody just be strafing across the map.
I ain't never seen this shit.
That's how everybody be doing, because you move way faster with that, so literally all you do is just strafing across the map looking like side Naruto running the whole time, bro. Shoot everybody, bro.
We play that shit all day, bro. We play shit all day. We play Smash Bros. The old one, play that shit all day. Like, we used to love them damn games. There's two major games we used to play. Perfect 4-player games. Put 2 CPUs in on 9. We still do that shit to this day. On the new one, I don't even know if you can do that on the last one, but now it'd be 4 of us playing, and we put 2 more computers in there and put them up on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, what's this?
Like
Mario?
Smash Bros. Yeah.
Smash.
So, yeah, man, we play that shit all day.
Bro, I suck at fighting games, bro. I cannot do that shit.
I know, man.
I know. You ain't gotta say that. Like,
at least you admit it though, man. Just like I admit I suck. Still want to play. I still play. It's why I need to get you a couple fighting games.
You kind of broke up. What'd you say?
I said the same way I feel Rocket League. I admit it, but I still play with y'all. We all ask me to. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple fighting games so I can whoop your ass every once in a while. Just be content. Then I stop playing for a little while. You know, I remember we played Dead or Alive for a while. And you just said, I kept countering
everything. Like, I was like, bro, everybody get shit up, man. But it's like he knew what I was going to do. It's like, bro, fuck you in this game, bro. I'm not playing this shit no more.
It's like a whole year ago.
It's always with you, bro. But then, like, when we do, like, playing against online people, I feel like I can get a couple wins. But every time it's you, it's like you counter everything. It's like, dude, leave me alone.
It was so
annoying, bro.
You never played Naruto with me, did you? I was the king of fucking Naruto. Man.
I don't understand how people get good at Naruto. Cause it's like, bro, cause some people just sit there and spam, like they play like Sasuke and then spam fireballs a whole goddamn time or something. Or like, and then it's like 2 buttons. Like, how the hell can you make the fight game 2 buttons so intricate? Cause I be like, I don't know how to do all this shit they be doing, but some people be like doing super combos. Like, nigga, it's 2 buttons. How are you doing all this with 2 buttons?
You gotta break your combos up and dashes, and you can get way longer combos or substitutions. So like you do,
and like, that too. I use all my substitutions up, and then I get
not substitutions. That's like I mean like switch your character tag team. You like if you're doing a combo with one character, you can switch over to the next character, then do a couple hits with that one, then switch over to the next one, do a couple hits with that dude, then dash a couple more. You can get like a 30-hit combo easily. You know what I mean? If you got all your people and all your substitutions, all your tag team in. So I used to be good at it, man. Now if I play, go online with somebody, shit, they'll do a combo, knock me in the air, and I ain't hitting the ground to the shit over with.
Do they still got that? They still make Naruto Ultimate, whatever, Storms and shit?
Yeah, they still do. The last one was good. Like,
I mean, what can they do now? Because it's over. Well, I guess they can do Boruto.
Yeah, Boruto, he was DLC on the newest one. So you can play as him and the new Team 7. But yeah, man, like, people gonna still be playing that. So they got that Jump Force. People play shot. I never played Jump Force though.
I heard Jump Force is trash though.
For real?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm pretty sure. Let me see what rating they got on this mod. I'm pretty sure everybody was like, man, Jump Force was like just doo-doo, bruh.
I ain't never played it before, so I can't say nothing. I just always like Naruto. It's like the staple. Naruto, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball Z.
4.1 with GameStop.
And Dragon Ball Z, like the staples of my anime. You know what I'm saying? Beginning of watching anime. Everybody, Pokemon, like it was anime before Channel 11 and shit.
Yeah, you can't broke up hard there.
How I sound now?
You sound cool. Like sometimes you randomly break up and like cuts off.
Yeah, I did that a couple times, but it's still like I ain't lose too much. But you know what I'm saying? Our Pokemon, it's like it was anime before I knew what anime was. You know what I mean? I thought Pokemon was regular, but I never knew what anime was until I started watching Naruto. Same thing. Dragon Ball Z was like anime to me, but I just thought it was regular cartoon. I didn't pay too much attention to it like that. Naruto was that first anime titled. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
I guess.
That was the first. Naruto was what brought me to anime and actually know what that word. I didn't know nothing about anime until I started watching Naruto. Basically, Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon was just cartoons to me because it was on regular basic cable. You know what I'm saying? Not even basic cable, just basic antenna. That's all I had. Channel 11 all day. That's why I used to watch. And I used to watch Dragon Ball Z in my cousin's house. Watch the show over there.
I don't know, bro. But yeah,
it was a good one. It was a good podcast. Anything else you want to add? Anything coming?
You just broke up. Did you say add after? You say anything after that? Anything you want to add?
Anything you want to add? Anything you working on?
Like you kind of got these. It's hard break. I guess you say I'm doing it too, but it's like kind of these hard.
No, not right now. Like I don't know why am I doing it.
When you talking, it's like kind of stops. Like you pause and then you.
Am I backing up from my camera? My mic too much?
I don't know if you're backing up, but like you sound cool. It just sometimes it just cuts off and then it comes back on. Like you stop talking and then you keep talking.
Craig fucking up, man. Craig, come on, man. You hear me talking? Craig is our bot. All right, so Craig, get it together, man. You messing up.
It's the first time. Look, you guys still got to work out the kinks in this. So you say I was doing it a couple of times, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was like real, like couldn't notice it that much. I mean, you saying my shit, like the whole sentence is getting sentences.
Yeah, like a couple words like it's breaking off. Goddamn me.
But anything you working on right now?
No, I'm just trying to focus on beating Borderlands 3 now. That's about the only thing. But oh yeah, have you heard about that? You tried that Mario Kart iPhone, not iPhone, but phone game, the Mario Kart Tour or something like that?
Nah, I'm gonna download that shit right now. Actually, go ahead and check that out.
I've been hearing about it.
Ain't no,
it's free. It's probably microtransactions.
Yeah, that's how they make their money off that shit, man.
Yeah, so like
Mario Go was good. Like it wasn't that bad with that. So if it's anything like that, I'm cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, from what I look like one of those gotcha is where it's like those you ever like went to like a grocery store or something and you like put like a quarter in, you spend the thing and like those little toys, in a ball, they come out and you get a random thing, like the original loot boxes of the room.
I ain't never played. Oh yeah.
But that grocery store.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like that. Whereas like, but instead of like they got carts and the characters, like, so you have to, they probably give you like Mario for free or something like that or whatever, and then like the rest of the characters you gotta like unlock through like opening the boxes. So like want to get Yoshi or Peach or something, you gotta unlock them through the boxes. And they might have different tiers for each character. Like might have Dry Bowser is like a super rare, or regular Bowser is like a common or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're trying to make it bullshit.
So I'm downloading it right now so I can go ahead and check it out. I'll probably give a little review on it next podcast, even though it's probably gonna be kind of old by then. And
yeah, I mean, I think it's probably old. I think it's been out for a couple. I just saw something about it recently.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. I'm trying to see when it came out.
What about hear about Call of Duty? They got they sneaking loot boxes into Modern Warfare.
I don't even care. I don't care no more about loot boxes, man. As long as you ain't breaking the game.
I mean, but that breaks the game because it makes the game like grindy and makes you level up super slow, and it had all the good shit behind the loot boxes and giving you all the basic shit.
Yeah, but it's just like I always say this, man. Loot boxes is like a perk rather than like a basis of the game. The base of the game of Call of Duty is shooting and multiplayer. You know what I mean? The base of Call of Duty is shooting and multiplayer. You adding on, it's like extra seasoning to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about loot boxes as much unless somebody like buy a gun that can devastate everybody in the game because they have the extra money. That's when it get fucked up. But if you buy like cosmetics and shit, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't care about if it's like cosmetics. If they do it right, it's cool. Like I always say, Destiny did it right. Overwatch,
I don't think nothing. Like I say, they always give the word, like they always give you like the basic just color swaps and give you all the good like dope skins. You can't unlock them. You only can get them through. I feel like that's stupid.
I would rather be able to unlock them, but then again, like it's not taken away from the game for me. Like the whole thing with EA and how they did it, it was fucked up because you can level up in the game and get to a certain character quicker than everybody else if you pay the money. That's bullshit. But if you just playing the game and just get cosmetics and certain camos and all this shit, like don't put something in the game that's gonna affect other characters in a certain way, like guns. That's gonna affect other players. I mean, because you go online, you got a special SMG that shoot faster than yours because they bought it. That's a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or you got a certain skin like a ghillie suit that you bought. That's a problem too. Because some cosmetics can be the problem. But I mean, if it's just some shit that look flashy, you got like some electrical lights and shit on your gun or some dope ass skin, it shouldn't really matter. You know what I mean? But even though I think loot boxes are kind of, I don't know, it's not a big deal for me. It's just like the game developers starting to hire more and more shit behind loot boxes, which is kind of fucked up. But I'm not gonna dislike it and not buy the game because of it. I'll say that much.
I don't know. Cause they adding like things like conveniences where like you can buy XP to level up and
that's
all
bullshit.
That stuff.
Yeah, shit like that shouldn't go. I don't like that.
And like I don't understand loot boxes in single player games. I said like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like why they got like loot box S things in that game? Like it's weird. It's a single player game. You should need loot boxes and all that stuff in that game.
Shit, we should dive into that a little deeper next time. Do a full length. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Loot boxes for all this shit and really give I think we kind of already gave our opinions on it. I mean, just to start to dive in on the Call of Duty one. So make a note for that shit next time.
Yeah.
So that was a full length podcast. I don't know what time we start.
Shit, I don't know, probably 11:30 ish.
Yeah, that was a good one. But what was the bet I said we should make? Cyberpunk or Last of Us 2. I'm making a note for that shit. Well, this is the note right here. We're gonna come back to podcast episode 12. If you lose and you don't think the Cyberpunk gonna be in the running for Game of the Year, what's the bet, man? What we gonna say?
Bro, I ain't betting. You betting.
You gotta buy. If you lose, whoever lose on this gotta buy the other person a large pizza from Stefanina's. Alright? It's simple. It's a little small shit. You know what I'm saying?
So losers, so where they get a pizza party? That's what you're saying.
Nah, you can't call it a pizza party because a party is for everybody. You get a pizza to your damn self. So loser gotta buy a pizza. Well, they won't. You know, a large pizza for Stephanie. You get that shit for 2 days, man. Yeah, that really good for a while. But that's what we're gonna do. Either that or emos. Well, you know what? Large pizza, wherever you want, man. You know what I'm saying? Just throw that out there. I know mine gonna be Stephanie's. But all right. I hope y'all enjoyed that episode. I'm about to upload this on YouTube so everybody can see it. We're gonna put some gameplay video up there from games we played this week. Check out our website. Podcast going up there too. Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast, and just go ahead and check in with us. Comment, let us know if we doing anything wrong. We talking about our facts are wrong. Just let us know. You know what I'm saying? We still
learning all this, man.
Yeah.
Oh, in the new setup, I don't know. Like, hopefully, because it's coming from your recording, so hopefully they don't hear like the breaking up as much as I did. So I don't know if you I don't know if they would notice that as much as I did. So hopefully, because they're coming from your side. So
yeah,
maybe just.
I don't think
it
would for me. I think the breakups that you did, you were here on on my side. The breakups that I did, you were here on your side. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how it is because it's losing bandwidth something through the internet. So that's probably what it is. But yeah, let us know if y'all like the new setup. Go ahead and comment. Follow us on Twitter. Well, you follow me on Twitter. I'm getting rid of the Gritty Gamer Twitter for now. I'm not gonna be using it. So
it's put on the back burner for now.
Yeah. So follow me at SoBreezy31 on Twitter. And
I still gotta make one, so just be listening out for mine.
And hopefully we get everybody else in there next time too. Way easier. You know what I mean? Yeah. Way more convenient. So all right, y'all have a good one. Enjoy the day.
Deuces.
Hold on. What's my phrase?
No.
Stay
gritty,
no.
Gamer. Ignore that.
They heard it.